Toastmasters. Today I'm going to share a little bit about myself. I'm going to invite you in, and I thought a fun way for me to do so would be by sharing my top 3 values, which really they paint a picture of who I am. My top 3 values are family, growth mindset, and service. It's been said that family is a link to our past and a bridge to our future. I was born in Chihuahua, Mexico. In a way, my family of origin explains much of who I am today. I'm the younger of 3 siblings, and I grew up in an environment rich with love, freedom to explore, and of course, amazing, authentic Mexican food, which was my family's love language. I can't remember a party that my family hosted that didn't involve an abundance of food, tons of joking and laughing, and of course, some Latin music, which is a sore topic for my wife because she happened to marry one of the only Latins that doesn't know how to dance, and the only one from my family that doesn't know how to dance. My family moved to Kansas when I was 7 years old. I met my wife during freshman year in high school. She claims that it was sophomore year, but come on, freshman year makes for a better story. Following high school and some college, we got married when we were both 23. We moved to Washington to be closer to her side of the family and away from the safety bubble that we had created in Kansas. And just like countless individuals have told me since then, I was not in Kansas anymore. We were blessed with our daughter, Alina, on May 7th, 2019. And I would say that day, Victor 2.0 was activated. Through the ups and downs of parent grind, I have loved being a father ever since. Now moving on to growth mindset. From a young age, I knew deep down that I wanted my life to be an awesome story. I wanted my life to be involved with overcoming obstacles, taking risks, and a continuous pursuit of growth in the right things. There was a moment in my early 20s, after years of aimlessly drifting through life, not really knowing what I wanted to do, that I realized this fundamental truth, that my skills are malleable and that I could impact them by my own actions, and that with enough time and focused work, I could get better at anything. From then on, I was hooked on growth, and I went to work. I love this quote by John Wooden. You have to apply yourself each day, becoming a little better. And by becoming a little better each and every day over a period of time, you will become a lot better, which is why I joined Toastmasters. To one day be able to flourish in my communication, like Mara, Ellie, or Dan, just to name a few of the excellent communicators that grace our group. I try to approach everything that I do in life as an opportunity to learn something new. I love failures because to me, it means that I'm swinging big. And failure is just a rich stream of data that I can learn from when applied correctly. Like many of us here, I've overcome many obstacles in my life. I overcame the obstacle of completing a 7-year-long immigration process to gain my citizenship. I completed my bachelor's and MBA during a 3-hour commute when I used to work in downtown Seattle. All this throughout 4 years that I was working there. And I recently overcame the obstacle of joining Toastmasters to stretch myself in my communication. All these obstacles have served as instruments that are constantly chiseling away and forming me into the man that I am today and will become in the future. The work is not finished, and that just motivates me to keep grinding it out. Nothing is more mind-blowing to me than to have access to countless of experts at my fingertips, which is one of the reasons that I love to read. I love to listen to Audible and podcasts. I love to watch educational videos on YouTube. And of course, I say educational because I've been a victim of going down the rabbit hole, looking for an educational video. Next thing I know, 2 hours go by, and I'm somewhat of an expert on lost civilization. Talk to me after the meeting if you're interested. And my third and last value, service. And fellow Toastmasters, if you would entertain one more quote from me. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Winston Churchill. I'm here today because of the countless of individuals who have invested in my own life and who have served me in my mentor Kelly being another name added to the list of individuals who I will forever be grateful for, not only the time and resources they've invested in me. Specifically, some of the ways that I like to serve others is through my cooking. I love to host friends and family through what has now been called FFG, which is Fellowship, Food, and Games. You can tell a lot about the company you keep through some good food and a good game of Pictionary. I'm also passionate about mentorship myself, which I exercise through my local church. I currently lead 13th, 6th graders. Talk about a talent, but I embrace the talent, growth mindset. Fellow Toastmasters, to conclude, I've shared my values, family, growth mindset, and service, and how I attempt to weave them into everything that I do. These values reflect what is important to me. They act like internal compass in my life, and I hope they're navigating the course of my life. Fellow Toastmasters, do you know what your values are? Thank you. And back to you, Madam Toastmaster.